screen. Bam. And then we go back. They probably couldn't hear us. Now they can hear us, though.
Or they can hear us at all.
Now they can.
In the chat, you think they can hear us?
Oh, they can hear us? Yeah, because I'm sharing my screen. You can do it, too.
Oh, we on your joint?
Yeah, so basically, like my joint, see your joint.
Okay, salute to the dirty weather.
That's how you share.
Right.
Especially if you're using StreamYard. Like, check out for this. I share yours to mine. Somebody else could share yours to theirs, and they could share theirs to mine.
Okay.
So you see how it's unending? If people working together, all you gotta do is share the live. And that's double, it's double watch time hours. 2 for 1.
So many people don't want to give out any support, but they want all the love. That's not the way to be.
True that, but if you got a nucleus and you got 2 people that's going,
a nucleus.
Man, you share mine, I share yours, they share ours.
Right.
That's hey, man, shit. Teamwork makes the dream work.
How you heard about them Chinese folks over there had that weed going on over there in them tunnels?
Man, these Asians out here got shit going on. So I ain't gonna say it surprised me, but I heard about it though.
2 of them got caught over here sending weed to a black supermarket, sending $1 million worth of it to a black supermarket, a whole lot of town for it. They sent it in their name, and they called the black supermarket like, yo, one of our packages was handed y'all by accident. But the whole time the feds were on it, you got the dudes. But they was trying to set the black supermarket up for it.
Damn.
No go. Yeah, the feds was already on them.
They got a restaurant out here, Mexican restaurant out here like that. But that'd be the oldest trick in the book, though. Get you a business and then run through it.
Yeah, and they waiting for that.
Shit, that's that East Coast game that came West Coast. Racketeering and numbers type shit.
Yeah, the mafia is gone.
It's replaced by other people that got money.
Right, exactly. It's the money thing now. It used to be racial. What you think about Juneteenth?
You know what? I'm almost ashamed to admit that I just found out, like, even though I was celebrating Juneteenth in the pen, that's because the big homies said this is what we doing. But coming out here, I realized I didn't really know the full meaning of Juneteenth. And then one day it was broke down to me and I started crying. I didn't even know where the tears came from. I just was hurt. I was hurt when I realized that these people been free and didn't even know it and was going in the fields working hard every day while every other place is free. And because you cut off from the world and have no communication, man, that allowed them to inflict upon them as they wish. They probably knew and didn't say nothing to these slaves that was working every day, making them that money. So when they realized they was free and had already supposed to been free for like 2 years, oh.
But don't you think that's like accepting slavery now? That okay, we gave you a holiday, so we already admitted that. So they admitted that they had us in bondage, and we are celebrating them with them that we was in bondage. That don't make sense.
I mean but that's one way of looking at it, because you could look at it as celebrating awareness.
Awareness of what?
When the very moment that they became aware that they was free, because there was nothing that they could do in their power to find that out, because they outsources was being cut off.
Right.
They was the last slaves.
755 billion said that same thing happened to her family. That you don't know that they was the last slave. They was the last slave that they told you that was the last group.
You right. Hey, Black Money. Just as soon as you said that out your mouth, I had to admit, because history is something that was taught to me, but it could have been distorted and all type of shit. So you right. That might be the biggest place that we thought was the last slaves that they wanted to give to us. But truthfully, there was probably little pocket holes all over the South where motherfuckers still had successfully cut their farm off from outside communication.
They probably some still working right now that we don't know of. Still working. Yeah, don't never put that past somebody that put somebody else in chains. I mean, I'm just saying.
Indeed. Hey, 755 say Alabama came after Texas. Ooh, that's knowledge right there.
See what I'm saying? So they just giving you what, and then they freed us, so we gonna celebrate with them of us getting free, being slaves, right? And now this day and time, they monetize it. They don't monetize slavery. Juneteenth. You see the Juneteenth ice cream in the stores. When did we vote on red velvet and chocolate should be Juneteenth ice cream? When did black people Walmart
Hold on. They didn't vote red velvet as the Juneteenth cake?
No. Walmart has a brand of ice cream called Juneteenth ice cream. And it's chocolate and red velvet or something like that.
So if you talking to a revolutionary, the first thing they gonna say is that's the blood of my black brothers in that ice cream.
Well, there's a revolutionary up here with us, 755 media says spoon fed us some bullshit. So already from that vernacular, I know this sister is a woke, as they call it, or matter of fact, she in tune. So salute to that. She right, they fed us some bullshit as they usually do. Anybody know anything about history? Is the person who won is going to tell it, and he's going to shape it in that form and fashion to make him look good.
And that go all the way back to Africa.
Right. Well, not back to Africa. It's worldwide because right now, I think that when they got a hold of the last Moorish joint got knocked off in Spain, and these Europeans got a hold of these maps, that's when the world changed. But we can't see that when
But one thing that has reigned supreme is the fact that the means used to control our minds.
Exactly, but money made the world go round. That's the one thing that reigns supreme. Money, you can do anything.
Yeah, but even people with money be controlled.
Hey, did you see that? Look, she said 2 Europeans done trademark Juneteenth. They done took Juneteenth from us, y'all.
They trademarked it. Oh, before. So they trademarked it. So anything Juneteenth is money in their pockets.
Right.
Oh, that's dirty. That's
now,
dirty.
You know how crazy that is? That should be a word that shouldn't even be able to be monetized.
Damn. Right. Oh, they balling off of that.
No, it's sort of like now
you got to go through them.
Yeah, to celebrate your own holiday, you got to go through them.
Ooh, wow, that's dirty.
Hey, what do you think about them young boys getting killed in Chicago,
man? Enlighten me.
Okay, there's a set of ones, FBG Duck.
I remember him.
And his homeboy had just got killed named FBG Cash.
Yeah.
Before that, it was King Vaughn. It's like every time one of these young dudes obtain any kind of star status, they build up these huge rap catalogs, and then the industry don't need them no more. They seem like they end up dead.
You know what? I was just watching the channel. I don't know the name. I wish I did. Of dead rappers in 2022. There are so many already. They missed ones in my own city on that.
Right.
So I watch it. I've been watching that every year since like 2017, 16 of the dead rappers that year. And it'd be a long ass list that you think is going to end, but they just keep on coming. And we only in the first half of this year. And dead rappers, it was like he had at least put like 30. And I know 10 he missed. So I think like this. I think if I would have continued the path of rapping, eventually it would have led to politics that I didn't understand because I'm chasing a dream and don't know nothing about the politics involved. So the best thing I ever did was pull off.
Right.
Pull off because the life expectancy for a rapper these days, especially if you from somewhere like Alabama or something, ain't long. It is not long at all.
Alabama ain't too bad, is it?
Man, you would Google. I bet you if you Google right now the state with the most dead rappers, I bet you it's Alabama.
It's Alabama. It might be Chicago, fam. Chicago, they be getting
Hey,
dog.
I challenge you.
Let's you got to Google. Let's Google it. Google it.
All right.
What's good, City 420? That's City 420 in the house, y'all. If y'all ain't got over there, show that support. Dope sister on the East Coast. Remember the Dirty Weather Nation. This is one of Dirty Weather's people. The OG of the Dirty Weather Nation over there.
What state has the most dead rappers?
Dead rappers. All right, salute for that. Ain't seen you in a minute. I like that emoji though. I like that thumbnail, that profile pic. That joint dope. I make sure y'all get over there and check out City 420. Those little sister over there on the East Coast, out in Boston, Clown Chata. I'll say it's either New York. I definitely know Chicago is in the top two. But they rappers get knocked off.
It was just another one recently after FBG Cash.
Oh, it was. You know, one little cat. He was affiliated with California and Chicago. He went to New York and they killed him in a pharmacy. They beat him down, took his jewelry, robbed him, and killed him inside of a pharmacy.
Man, in a pharmacy going to get medication?
Yeah. No, he ran in there. He was out there doing a video, but he kept Instagramming where he was at, showing money, showing off, and you know the wolves is out.
Yeah,
the wolves is out. So they got that damn blood, killed him.
Nah, this one say this year is California.
California, they knocking rappers off like that in California.
It say, yeah. It said LA ranks as one of the deadliest cities for rappers.
That, you know what, they might be thinking high profile rappers, because Drake B.O. and Pop Smoke and them got knocked off. But we might be right. We might be on to something with either Arkansas, Alabama, or Chicago, somewhere more crazy. In Atlanta too. Atlanta should be thinking that with it. Atlanta had just lost trouble.
Yeah, I would say yeah, Atlanta, because Atlanta is so big. But Alabama though, I'm telling you, like, remember when what's the dude name that went down for the federal shit out there?
Oh,
Honeycomb Brace. Once I started paying attention to that and what went on around there, that's when I first heard about the life expectancy of a rapper in Alabama.
I mean, he got his grandparents killed too. They killed his grandparents too.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Shout out Dirty Nation.
Okay, we forgot about Memphis. 755 Media just reminded me. Memphis is pretty wild too. You know what? I think it's Memphis, dude.
Memphis pretty wild.
Memphis got the dead rappers. They just had a few get killed recently too.
Man, I think Memphis owed me some money for my car alignment.
What happened?
Man, them roads in Memphis is fucked up. Like, the main streets got potholes. Like, they got cracks in the road that throw your whole alignment off in Memphis.
Dang. Man, who was you driving in Memphis?
A Durango that got whooped it in. I ran in a pothole in a rainstorm.
Man, I know the shocks was on that.
Man, that motherfucking tire blew up. I was in O'Reilly's trying to put air in the motherfucker, not realizing it was blew out the other end.
O'Reilly's 755 Media. It's right. It's probably Memphis or Chicago. I'm telling you. You know what? I'm gonna say it's the United States, because they killing everywhere. They knocking them off everywhere. Man.
Yeah, in comparison, but everywhere else they take hits. but they hits be like national hits that we hear about. Like they international, one of the international stars in Mexico or Spain or something might get knocked off, and you it'll pop up on that shit.
I tell that youth out of school, they already in Congress. It's like little stuff like that. I don't go for it. They already in front of Congress discussing what went on in Congress and Senate. And I don't know if you know who Clarence Thomas is.
I be stroking. Oh no, that's Clarence Carter.
Same thing. Because Clarence Thomas is that Supreme Court judge who, when he had got in power, when they were trying to find out was they going to let him be a Supreme Court judge from him, they said he showed the lady the videotape, a long Don Silver. Okay.
Long Don Silver.
Yeah, they say Clarence Thomas
Damn.
Long Don Silver.
Damn, that's that OG. That's that OG. Shit.
Yeah, the old with the background, ready X movement. With that music. Hey, you know that his wife was closely associated with what happened when the Congress got stormed.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Supreme Court judge, and his wife is white. He's black, and right now they just put in a black lady, female Supreme Court judge. So what they're doing, I think, it's out. His wife has he got on two joints. That going. Okay, it's subsiding. Yeah, Clarence Thomas, man, he CB420 say y'all saw the Dirty Weather Nation. Go check them out, man. Go smoke one with your boy. That's a big show, dude. Smoke one with your boy.
Bam! Now we full screen.
Okay. What's good, Dirty Weather Nation? The Dirty Nation was good. Let me rattle off for your all stars. Big Bad. What's the cat? The Crip. Blood name. What's the Crip young family? Young got away. Goddamn. Salute Young got away. Big Bad in its own. The cat that moved from Texas or wherever. I can't think of his name. A lot of y'all, man. It's good. Smoke one for you, boy.
Hold on, I hear the echo. My bad. Hold on, let me just fix that shit.
Yeah, 35 video. They want to talk to Miss Thomas, but was Miss Thomas really getting gangster like that with the white supremacists and the Proud Boys? They said she was closely associated with those people that ran up in Congress, and I'm like, why would YouTubers disappeared or went to jail.
Which ones?
Like this kid came out. I think also Bosley probably locked up.
Yeah, I remember he used to be on all the time.
Yeah, Bosley, I think he's doing a bid. Cat, look, this cat, he got monetized in like 1 month, 10K. He had did a lot of time in prison. He was like one of the original New York City Bloods, put in a lot of pain for the organization. He was out for a little bit, got his YouTube pumping, got caught with a gun. Like, really good.
Man, when you put yourself in that position where you come home and the first thing you got to think about is getting a gun, you ain't in the right position.
Right. I just told somebody that the other day, man.
You're not in the right. If that's the life that you got to live coming home, that means you didn't make the corrections that you needed to make inside.
Right. I mean, you might still need to go do a little bit more time.
Or if you never been inside, you just ain't made the right corrections in life.
Right. If you're still moving with guns, you ain't a soldier.
Now, if you like 20 something in your teens or something, I understand the life and the times that we live in, but just got to know that there's a life after that. Like you do graduate to another level and start to see things you never seen before. But you got to make it there. So the changes that you got to make them now.
Right, that's right. You should have already made them things. You should have already did all that. Coming out here the deficit, especially if you do a couple of years.
Especially like, and then if you got to go sit down, you kind of want to hope that you one of them people that 2 years that you go do impacts you for the rest of your life versus somebody that got to do 2 and then 2 more and then 6 here and they never get it. Some people get it from that first woo-wop.
And hey, that's the only way to get it, because if I say that every black man in the United States should experience a little bit of prison to know what it's like not to be free or not to have freedoms.
Not to be in control of your movement.
Right.
Like, because out here, if you never been, like, you never had nobody take control of your anything. So when all of a sudden you look up and you got to ask permission to do the littlest of things, then you realize, damn, man, I'm a man, but shit, I got to ask another man to go, out to the doctor.
Right. Or somebody got to bring my food to me. Somebody got to send me something like food. It's crazy. But y'all prison system is like industry, man. Y'all start from like juvenile hall grooming.
I will say, hell yeah.
It's an industry, man. And it's a spinoff of like Australia, because Australia was started by prisoners. Did you know that?
Nah, I ain't know.
Yeah, Australia was started by people. It was a penal colony. Like they would send you all the way from the UK, from England, from London. You steal a loaf of bread, and they would send you all the way from London to Australia.
Oh,
so
they was dumping their garbage on Australia.
Nah, they was filling up their continent.
So the first people that got to Australia was there against their will?
Was prisoners, yeah. And I think it's called 19 Crimes. There's a wine called 19 Crimes because it's named after the 19 crimes that you committed to end up in Australia.
So, but it's still, okay. But the racial balance still played out the same as it did everywhere else. And the Aborigines was in the mountains and the whites was in the city. So,
right.
So these whites that took over everything out there, are they the original prisoners?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold. That's why
they're the original prisoners. Like Andy, Andy that's over there in Australia?
Yeah.
He is a prison stop, so he's a fighter. I bet you he can fight.
Andy 366.
Yeah. Georgia was one of those penal colonies.
Shit, Virginia was too.
Virginia was more of religious freedom.
It was one of the original 13.
No, I said penal colonies.
Oh,
What I mean by penal was prison colonies. Georgia was given, the dude James Oglethorpe was given a charter to start a penal colony in Georgia because at first Georgia was colonized by Spanish. Spanish people all the way up to Georgia. In Virginia, we are one of the 13 colonies, but a lot of people came here for religious freedom, and a lot of black people were already here before Europeans came.
I didn't had no idea that the Spanish made it as far as Georgia.
The Spanish made it as far as Virginia, actually.
Coming from Florida?
Yeah, coming all the way up the East Coast.
But you know what? That became like Puerto Ricans and Cubans and all of that, right?
Now that's in the Caribbean. And you know the only reason they're Puerto Ricans and Dominicans is because Spain colonized them first and gave them a language. That's not their ethnicity. That's just the language they speak.
So in West California, when we say Spanish, we automatically 100% of the time assume Mexican.
Mexican, right? But there's so many different kinds of Latin Spanish people out here, man. It's Spanish people that ain't never even been to any Latino country. Like in New York, they got New Ricans. It's Puerto Ricans that never even been out of their state. Connecticut has a lot of them too.
Your city is hella diverse too, though.
Yeah, we got ain't nobody on the planet that's not here. We got people from Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. We got Filipinos, a huge Filipino community. Africans all over here. Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Cape Verdeans. You know, we rate by NATO. We rate by NATO. We're a miniature little New York City over here. Our port is popular. We got a popular port, and then we have the largest naval base in the United States. We got a lot, and they say the word, the largest naval base. We got a big difference.
Yeah, see, I know for as far as California go, my city is a very diverse city too, but we not by the water. See, y'all by the water.
Right. And there's waterways all over here. So you said you be fishing. Ooh, you will go crazy over here because you can stop off at any gully, any pond, any lake out here and throw your rod in. There's something coming up out there.
Do y'all got alligators?
No. We got alligators this far up. There's alligators on the East Coast though.
I know. See, I as much as I wanted to go fishing in Florida, every place you went to said beware snakes and alligators. That took the fun out of fishing.
We got snakes, manatees, dolphins, stuff like that. We ain't got no gators.
Y'all got dolphins? Oh yeah, y'all the ocean. Manatees, yeah, shit.
Man, we got stingrays. We got hawks that fly direct. We got seahawks that direct, and the ocean sea eagles that whoosh.
I seen them in Tampa. Yeah. I seen them birds that circle around and then dive straight in the water.
Yeah. Where I live at is a radio tower that got hawks in there. Them joints gonna fly over here to this lake, snatch out a cart, get back to their joint. Because somebody done put some carts inside this lake over here. Some big goldfish looking fish.
That eat up everything.
Yeah, somebody done put something in the lake over here. They're huge too.
Hey, but they not worse than with pike.
Oh, the pikes with the long nose.
Man, them pikes they'll kill up a whole ecosystem in a lake.
Okay. Oh no, what's the other thing? The snake fish.
The snake fish.
Yeah, the snake
I mean,
fish
I don't know if they eat up everything.
Yeah, the snake fish they get big. I think they're from Cambodia or Vietnam somewhere. They've been troubling our waters. Snake fish. Yeah,
is that the fish? I think I know what kind of fish you talking about too. It got them little hairy things all the way around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what kind you're talking about.
Manatees are huge. Manatees look like hippopotamus with tails.
Man, walruses. We got walruses.
Yeah. Y'all got walruses? What's over there in Alcatraz?
Hella walruses, sea lions. Actually, you know what? I let me take that back. I just told a lie. Not walruses. Them in Alaska. We got sea lions. Big ones.
Sea lions. The same thing, the big crazy thing.
But I went to Alcatraz though.
Oh yeah.
I went to
Did it feel close? Oh no, you've been in prison.
Well, but I was in high school, so that was a fresh feeling.
Okay.
First off, I got shit on by the Seagull riding to Alcatraz. And back then, you remember them yellow? You remember when Sony had the yellow and gray Walkmans? The waterproof ones with the tape player?
You old as hell. Yeah, I had one.
So when you stand on the box and you put the headphones on and press play, and we all press at the same time, and then we walk along the corridors, and there'll be like pictures like Birdman, Alcatraz, this was his cell. Then the barbershop where the barbershop massacre happened. So I can't say like I felt hella eerie, but at the same time I knew it was a part of history. You do get that kind of feeling because that's the first time I ever stepped in the penitentiary.
And they claimed Al Capone was there.
Al Capone, yeah, his cell was his cell. Yeah, he was on first tier. Really, he was probably on the third tier or something, but they probably just put him on his cell on the first tier so they can keep all the tourists on the bottom.
Right. But no, it was a couple of people there. They never found them boys that broke out, did they?
You know what? I think that's like the Tupac theory. Like a lot of people know exactly what happened, but there's other people that are experts at keeping the conspiracy going. So with that one, if we use common sense, we're gonna say they didn't make it. They ain't make it.
No, I think they finally released some letters that the boys did get home. It's like something out there that they might be still somewhere living.
Right, and that's where the conspiracy theory come. But technically, they ain't find nobody, so yeah.
And that Tupac shit is crazy. Like, they just released a picture saying it might be. And I'm like, well, if it is, why are the pictures still looking young? So that's the false theory right there.
Watch this. How many times have we seen a picture of Tupac or heard the rumor that Tupac is alive in Cuba? How many times we heard that?
Like that's what he's supposed to be at, but I doubt it.
Man, that nigga dead.
If he come back, he got my vote. Know what I'm saying?
Man, if he come back, that nigga's Jesus Christ.
If he come back, he got my vote. All that shit he thought, I know he thought he had shit. Tupac was supposed to shit before he died. And you don't realize that he was only 25 years old. Him and them big niggas like them people, like crazy.
Man, look, hey, Tupac was a phenomenon that swept through a lot of people differently, right? And some people wanted to emulate the shit so bad. And I remember a yard I was on, right? It was a dude named, he said that he was Napoleon. What, Gaddafi? Napoleon, one of the outlaws, right? Had everybody fooled, like that he was really one of the outlaws. Rapped all the songs and shit.
Y'all never had seen his albums or nothing like that?
Nah, he kind of looked like him, but not convincingly enough. But he had spread this. He had wanted to be this thing so bad, and he sold this shit that he was Napoleon. Man, and finally I got to one of the albums. I was like, "Blood, this ain't you." He was like, "Oh yeah, I was younger then. I was like, "You don't know this verse? It say you." He was like, "Ah shit." That didn't try to say I didn't used to write. I used to just go. Oh shit. Man, I jumped off the bandwagon. That's what I did.
Okay, because I know you won't give him none of your snacks because he was down with Tupac.
At first because I was new to the yard, and that was just I think I just caught the residuals of that bullshit. He said he was an outlaw.
Oh man! One of those rappers did time over there. One of the small thugs that Harmony you ever ran across?
Say that again.
You ever ran across that cat from the Bone Thugs and Harmony that was doing time?
Oh, Flesh and Bone.
Yeah.
Nah, he was down south.
Okay. Every time I watch one of them joints from Salinas Valley, I want to have people in the crowd. You ever see them Salinas Valley videos?
Man, I can't. I watched it. Remember, I watched it on live one time, and I couldn't do it. Like I was going through all types of PTSD because in Salinas Valley, you got to remember, I was there for 8 years. So
Yeah, have you ever been on one of those videos?
have I ever been on one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I always know that I want to dirty but on the
But
yard.
all the COs,
Yeah.
I remember them. Like remember the story about the white boy named Killer?
Yeah.
There's a CO named Henley, the big tall white woman. She was the big one. She was a goon squad. She's the one that saved the white boy that got stabbed like 37 times. The one I said, oh shit, he was still alive. She was the one that came and was trying to pump his chest and save him right in my face. So just think, seeing them, I was having all type of PTSD. Boy, I ain't hit it since.
See, before 20 said, Akil the MC, people say he from Tupac. Who is Akil the MC?
Okay. People say he's Pac. Kill the MC. There's maybe Pac reincarnated. How about that? Pac reincarnated.
My man said he wanted to be reincarnated as a bird. I said, what happens if you reincarnate yourself as a bird? As soon as you reincarnate as a bird, you get shot out of the sky, and then you a turtle. Now what?
Reincarnated as a murderer?
A bird.
Reincarnated. It depends what kind of bird.
Right.
It would have to be a bird that had no predators.
Right,
like an eagle, like a great eagle.
They say Akil look just like Tupac. Man, there's a couple of them. It look like don't the latest one called the realist or something like that.
He said he does look like he could be down to the teeth.
Right. The realist. Yeah, Tupac, he was an anomaly. Ain't nobody else come out like him. He was on it. But got his little money streak going and got him gone. They just did R. Kelly like that. They made him make that $1 million money stream pump.
Yeah.
Now we need to get you get in 1990. Come on. Yeah, hopefully everybody linking up in Southern, man. That's what it's about. Having promotion. Make sure y'all get over there and check out Dirty Weather. We'll wrap this up, Dirty, man. Salute for coming through. Maybe you need to stop here more often, man. They need to see your face now that you're down with Black Money Club. We got Dirty Weather, y'all. We got Dirty Weather. He with the Black Money Corporation now, man. Maybe you need to stop here, man. Daytime. We're gonna do a live in the daytime too, because more of my supporters are online in the daytime.
It's like 13, 14 on my channel.
Okay. I got like 3.
Hey, Black, you've been the man behind the scenes for so long. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Thanks for coming over here, crowning me, and showing me that love and support and respect too, Dirk. No thank you. It's going over my head. You feel me?
It's all
but
good.
Hey, Dirk, I want to get a panel together on PTSD. We need to get a panel together. Select somebody to come up on which I'm gonna select. I'll probably invite Safety Snake to come up. We're gonna do a panel on PTSD. You know, we can try to get some resolve from
Hey, that shit. Hey, man, that PTSD got so many different looks that some are more severe than others. But they all, man, and that depends on the level of other. Like my PTSD could be triggered by a sound, a word, a song, a smell, an argument, any of that. Right. But then you got some people like so what happens is you revert back to that person at that moment, and you might have been many different people in your life, but that reaction is already pre-programmed to that person. So, right. and like you got some people got PTSD like me that I relive shit. Like man, I could drive down Florence Road in Sacramento, and everywhere I look, I see a place I did dirt growing up. Like I'll be like, yeah, I broke into that place. Then I remember the homie jacked that kid right there. Man, I remember the homie got hit by the car right there. Ooh, I remember we broke into that. That's classic PTSD right there.
Right.
But what I've been doing lately though, Black Money. What I've been doing lately is I've been going with it. Like if I have a PTSD moment, instead of trying to like cut it off, I live in the moment on my live, so people can actually get a bar of what that shit really look like.
Right. Oh, so you just zone out on it and don't just let it happen and let it breeze through.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only way, because there's really no way to fight it, because you gotta calm yourself down.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, Dirt, man. Salute Dirty Weather 916. Make sure y'all get over there and show that support. And
straight up. Subscribe to Black Money Corp all day.
Looking out for that, Dirt. I'm gone, fam.
All right, go. What's up with? Hold on.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Heat stay baloney, push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never date. We'll never hug they mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid 30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death. We had to do it right one time. This motherfucker hella bright, ain't it? Thunder Valley, baby. For those of you that know about that place. That was actually a refreshing conversation that y'all got to witness. And that was a conversation long overdue between the mentor and the apprentice. Because there was a time in YouTube, I'm about to get blowed out my mind. I'm telling you, this is 33%. Just for this moment right here, like being that man, y'all don't know how I feel to so much to jump off the lion's back. How about that? Jump off the lion's back. Trust me, Black Money been there since I was in my mama garage. So some of y'all that been in the Dirty Nation for a very long time, he been there since I was in my mama garage. That was not even this decade. You get that? That was not even this decade. That was 2019. And YouTube was fresh and new. And there were not many people like me. And I had got to a point where I had given YouTube like everything. And I needed to know what was the next step. And at that point, nobody had reached out really to tell me what the next step was. But he did. He threw me a bone and told me what my next steps was. Next thing you know, I started doing YouTube with a purpose. With a purpose. And that purpose came because all of a sudden I looked up and I received a paycheck off of me just being me. And I'm getting to connect with the world. Like if this was about me connecting with my city, I don't need YouTube for that. Like I know everybody in my city. Like everybody I'm supposed to know. Everybody I'm supposed to know I know in my city. It's 6 degrees of separation. But I didn't want to just talk to my city. I want to talk to the world. Just like we was talking about Andy 366 earlier. I've been wanting to talk to the world. CB, I appreciate your support. Never forget that. And nephew, I see you too, nephew. I don't know if I'm supposed to acknowledge that I see you though. So we're gonna talk cars for a minute. We're gonna talk cars. Hopefully that doesn't disinterest y'all. So I have a car, right? It is a 2011 Charger. And what I've been hearing is so much mixed reviews, and I had this thing, I call them the roaches of the road. But I think everybody's had a Charger or a Challenger at one time or another. I need some opinions on what. Oh, I'm tripping. You know what? Hold on. Sorry. Hey, Simply, Jenna, my bad. I should have been and done this.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't.
No, I'm just playing. I did that on accident. I hit the wrong button. All right. Anybody want to hit that link? Come on in so we can show everybody what the bakery is about. We do more than just smoke weed. Yeah, it was an accident. Yes, it was. Jenna came over from Black Money Channel. Oh, yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So there's this thing over here. I'm going to just give you a glimpse inside of how I think. So if you have a topic already pre-picked, then that means you're handcuffed to that topic. So I wanted the platform to be that it could go wherever the topic went versus some people, because some people need it. Some people got OCD, like they need a script. They need to know what we doing. Boom, bang, boom. This how it's going. All right. As long as all the checks is crossed, we're done. We're good. So some people is able to freestyle. And I like to think that a Dirty Nation is capable of freestyling because we don't want to be handcuffed to one topic. But I welcome people to bring topics. But if it starts to drift away from that, then we got to go. Check out time. Bilal, what's happening, man? Now, CB.
Hey, Dirt.
I was about to
I
say,
wasn't even going to say anything about you playing that again because I always love to hear it.
I know, but shoot, that was a. I was gonna sit here and act like I did it on purpose, knowing damn well I accidentally hit that button.
I know you did too. Sorry, you guys get an avatar tonight.
You ain't feeling good?
No, I'm good. There's just someone sleeping here that I would feel rude if they got on camera by accident.
Hopefully, it's the tall Asian.
Hell no, that's my son's father. I haven't been with him in over 10 years.
My
But
Adidas. Do you
he
know that?
looks
Do you know that
sweet.
your avatar? You know your avatar. You know what it looked like to me at first. The first thing that stood out, I thought that was two eyes. Like
Now
for
I'm trying
real.
to see eyes.
I thought it was a painting with two eyes, just at a crazy angle, like them French Renaissance paintings. That's how
Oh
I know
yeah,
I've been
okay.
smoking some good shit. And then I looked twice and seen there are two pair of Adidas, but I did not see the shoes at first.
If you look closer, they're weed Adidas. It says cannabis instead of Adidas. Big screen it.
No, it's freaky.
Hey, guess whose channel I popped into earlier?
Oh,
Jesus Freak.
oh
He did.
shit.
He was live.
Hey, Bilal, if you want to donate, that's the cash app. Right now, YouTube has me demonetized just either until July 7th, June 7th that passed, or July 7th. That's just all I remember. So after July 7th, then I'll be back. But it was either that or they was going to take my channel. So we had to meet halfway. Let me keep my channel, and I don't get paid, so I got to go back to my roots. And Cash App is right now the only way to donate to the channel. So I
That's
appreciate any and every, because I am not getting monetized.
and don't they take a big percentage from the super chats anyway?
They do. That's why. But remember what happened last time? I went against YouTube
Oh.
anti super chat. They did some. They knocked me for 1,000 subscribers.
You know,
So
I've
I
been hearing a lot about that lately. People getting knocked subscribers and views.
I never really seen the view part, but the subscribers, hell yeah! I 2 times in my career, in my YouTube career, I took a drastic drop. So what all that is basically like they do a refresh of your channel, and there might have been some people that subscribed to your channel that was trolls that just made a quick profile to attack or something, or they hardly ever on or something like that, and they'll
Yeah, and
flush
then
the
never came
motherfuckers.
back.
They will flush them from your channel. That's what I remember. I said I had a 5,000 subscriber party twice.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I woke up, I had over 5,000. By that night, I was at like 4,200. I
Whoa, that's
almost
not
gave up.
cool.
I almost gave up. I
Well,
almost
I'm
gave
glad.
up. That was so disheartening. But now looking back,
That's
like
disrespectful.
it is, and it was. But looking back, you seeing the benefits of what keep going look like, because we still going.
That's right.
It's just I think this season is going to look a little different though, because I encourage people to come on with their avatars now. I don't want people to come on and talk shit behind the avatars, but I want, if you don't want to show your
Right.
face, you ain't got to. Because like I said earlier, I realized that I cut out a lot of people doing that. That was probably like, damn, well, shit. If I gotta have an avatar, if I can't have my avatar, my hair is whooped right now. I mean, dang. So it's only right that I allow that.
And I did notice a lot of new folks coming over too, so that's cool. Feel free to
Yeah,
hit the link, guys. Come join us.
that's what this season is about. The season is about welcoming the new people. Like we kind of got clannish, I want to say, like tribal, because Dirty Nation means something. We know what it means, but at the
Right.
same time, like we really like we rep our tribe, and that shit means something out in the YouTube world. But when people come in, if they know that we like that, they scared to mess up. They scared to
That's
be
true.
themselves because they just want to fit in. But this season, though, we want to. Anybody got some new people? Man, come on in.
Definitely be yourselves. We
Yeah,
welcome
gotta do that
everybody
though.
for real.
Gotta do that. But you know what? Some people probably be scared to be themselves at first, and then when they realize, like, wait a minute, that person
And they
is that
loosen up.
person, and that person is that person, and they themselves and shit. I'm on this fake strategic, whatever it is. They drop their guards, and that's when they come on in.
Well, that's kind of like, just even on the street, just meeting new people,
But if you guard it though, then you only
It
get
takes a
so
little
far when
bit
you
to
meet them
loosen up.
people. Like talking to a guarded person is like this. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh man, nothing much. All right, man. What shit, man? You take care.
Right? Can't really have much of a conversation. Yeah, that's true.
But an unguarded person is gonna be like, hey, you know what? Man, them shoes right there is kind of funky, man. Where you get them motherfuckers, man? Shit, man. What shit? My name is Whoop the Woo. What's your name? Yeah, I'm from here. Shit, yeah, yeah. All right, man. Well, shit, man. I'll catch up with you. See, that's a real conversation right there. That's
Right.
somebody that's not guarded. But somebody guarded, they ain't even gonna tell you their name. So that's why guarded people pass through each other in life. They just, they just, they like two magnets that go against each other.
Yeah, like I forget how that works with the negative and positive ends or whatever, but yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's shit. It could be two positives today. Have shit. They working against each other.
That's right. Did Miss Drina make it home yet? I know she was on the road.
You know what? Every time I look back this way with doing this, I was looking for my phone, right? Because I do not have my phone, and so I can see what's up. She probably been calling me all type of shit.
That was a nice little build you and Brother BMC did. I'm glad I caught that.
You
And I
like
was able
that?
to be on the channel.
Yeah, you know, with Black Money, you gonna learn. You gonna learn some shit.
I love him. He's a good dude. I dropped his link in the chat too. It's probably way up there. I'll drop it again before I go.
All right.
Nobody else is gonna come on up here? That's interesting. You guys scared?
No, I'm about to end the live anyway, so I've been off for a while anyway.
Well, I'm still working on getting that new phone, but I just got back into my Instagram and my Facebook today, and yeah, so sometimes I'm Bob, sometimes I'm me, but you guys know who I am, so it's okay. We'll get that fixed.
Only thing I'll be looking at is if I see a 420 in it, a 420 or a CB.
I'm pretty sure you know my emojis I use by now, too.
No, because I thought that was two eyeballs at first.
You better get your eyeballs checked, Dirty.
I've been smoking.
I'm teasing.
Yeah. All right. Well, we at
All
the
right.
hour mark. It's been real. Glad for everybody that came through. Appreciate that. Dirty Nation. We go.
Gone. Peace.